Alright, let's try this again today. I've actually done quite a few while I was not online, but we're continuing this live on stream. This is our first position, although you can see I did one quickly while we were going live. That one was easy anyway. It's okay, you guys would have gotten it. So, we've got a lot going on here. We are down a piece. Our queen is hanging. But they have two hanging pieces. We're down a minor piece, so it might be good enough to play queen g5, queen g4 check, queen takes, and pawn takes b6 potentially, when they would have to reconcile with their hanging knight. Maybe they would play rook c1. But somehow it doesn't quite seem right. Because we're down a piece, and then we are recovering a piece. Maybe it has to do with the fact that we have a lot of pawns. Maybe this is why it's okay. Just don't lose your queen. Take one of those pieces back. Profit. So queen g5 is the move that came to my mind because I would have queen takes d2 as an option, but I really do want to take with a pawn anyway. Nerdy Asian Guy, thank you for following on Twitch. But I also have queen g6. See, I've got a couple of options here. Nerdy Asian Guy, thank you for the follow. Some people you follow before even watching them. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you like the stream title and everything. Recently, I've been joining the wave of people roasting the Chess Speaks for Itself a bit. You know, when you mentioned followers only chat, I think I didn't even realize that I had followers only chat turned on. So, I could probably change that. Not right now, but maybe later I can search for it and figure out how to turn that off. I do sometimes get people on my stream who post hateful comments and stuff, but that's going to happen either way, so I don't think it really matters. I may as well just make it like people can just join in. Yeah, it's nice to let anyone come and say hi. That's kind of what I want. I didn't realize that I was making that difficult. So I'll try to change that up a little later. It's probably too late to do it on this stream. Yeah, you can suggest moves if you want. In the end, I'll play whatever I think, and I'll pay the price. But yeah, whatever you like. So far, I've been looking at these two moves, mainly queen g5. I don't really want to play a move like pawn takes e5 because my queen's hanging. But I'm also curious about what happens, like, let's say I take this and they don't play queen g4 check. If they play queen g4, I'll trade, and I think I'm cool with taking this rook. But I also, like, what if they play king h2 or king h1? Well, king h2, I'll play queen e5. That seems reasonable. So let's say king h1, just for sake of argument. I've played queen g5, king h1. I could just take the knight and go on with my life. But do I take with the pawn? Do I take with the queen? What? Nerdy Asian Guy is asking, is queen g5 check, king h2, queen takes d2, e takes d6, and c6 good enough? That's a good question because we're starting out down a piece. In that line, we do win a piece back, but I also think after c6 they could play rook takes c6, pawn takes, queen takes, king to b8, queen c7 check, king a8. Actually, no. What am I even saying? After king b8, they should play rook b1. Yeah, I think it's a big problem. But I think c6 is a little too far down the line. Not exactly forcing. So we could probably do better than that. I wonder if the idea could even be to try to make them move their queen or something. Because they don't have a ton of squares for that queen. And we are able to take on b6 if they move it. Yeah, defending is kind of harder than attacking because you have to understand the whole attack to defend properly. But when you have just only moves, it's actually pretty easy. So it depends on what you mean by defending, I guess. Sometimes when you're in it, you're just going to roll with it. Just play your moves because there's nothing else you can really do. Well, let's face it, the queen is hanging. And we don't have any forcing moves that are not with the queen, as far as I can tell. Like, pawn takes d2 is really nothing. So it's just, do we want the queen on g5 or do we want it on g6? So why would g6 be better than queen g5 anytime? I don't see why we would want to be on this square instead of this square, because it means we want to do something on these light squares. At least I think so. So I'm going to just play this because I don't know. Alright, it was queen g6 instead. Still don't really get it. If the point is to take this knight, that would be really strange. So I'm not surprised that that's not it. I still don't see the point of queen g6. If they're asking me to just develop my piece here, that would be ridiculous. Alright, do you guys see any moves here? d5, I saw that too, but I don't see why you would do it. I still don't get it. Okay, so they take, we take, they take, we take. I guess this is really dangerous. Okay, and if they take here? Yeah, I guess this makes sense when I see it now. Because we actually do want to keep an eye on this rook. That is pretty sneaky. Normally I'm not going to play any viewers, but since we just started and I'm feeling up to it, yeah, I'll play you one game. Normally I do that all in one session, but yeah, we can play a casual game if you don't mind. Let me just share this with my Discord real quick. Something that's like 3 minutes or higher sounds good, but not like 10. That'd be too much. Somewhere in the middle there. This puzzle is ridiculous. Yeah, 5-0 is good. Oh, my username is MasterMaters, spelled like this. Here I kind of want to split up this bishop. Like, go here, maybe they take, and I'm splitting it up. Okay. Alright, we got a game from Shrek. Let me just make sure I have my scene all set up. Give me a second. I just want to capture the game. Okay, let me get the clock real quick. Sorry, I just need to fix everything. I have not used this scene in a little while. A little editing on stream never hurt anybody. Alright, how do I get this clock back? Okay, cool. I think this will do it. Let's play e5. I don't know why. Let's play e5. Let's see if I know how to play this. There's some traps here. That's fun. I don't think I've ever seen this. Granted, I don't really play e5 very much, so that makes sense, but... This is an interesting position. Anand, I'm not really playing viewers, but I did get one challenge. So, I'll take your challenge too if you want. Maybe I'll just do that today. This is some weird, trappy stuff here. That's what I get for playing an opening that I don't normally play. This position sucks. This is called Necmanson Gambit? Okay, interesting. Yeah, feel free after this game. Yeah, in a more serious game, I probably wouldn't play e5 myself. So, if learning about this opening is the outcome of the game, that's pretty nice. White resigned. Oh, come on. That was an interesting position. But good game. Thanks for the challenge. What do you say? Alright, size that up a little bit better. He said Jonathan Scrantz' opening trap, from which he has made 5,000 I beat a GM with his unbeatable gambit videos. I haven't seen any of those videos. This position's like, it's the final evaluation. Winning for black. Yeah, but like, this was a very interesting move order. Let's look at this real quick. So what's going on here? Let's just take this as the starting position. I don't know if this should be, but alright, yeah, let's just real quick fact check this. So, should I take here? Yes. Take, check. And King E is the best move. Okay, so flipping this back off. Yeah, I've never seen this before. Rook E1. Okay. Now here I have 2 extra pieces. I'm about to lose one of them, so I'm gonna piece up. Okay, I don't know why I was upset. Let's see. It says D6 is good. That makes sense. My C6 plan was kind of silly, but I was running low on time thinking about it. So here, we could take and block, and how is this one? This has to be like equal at least. Yeah, bishop G5. So what am I trying to do after rook E4? It says equal. Alright, this engine is probably suffering in this position. I'm not sure it knows what's going on. So maybe not D6. What's the book move here? Is there a book move here? I thought about Queen F6. Okay, anyway, I'm not going to take this too seriously. It looks like I can play whatever. And then rook takes. Yeah, this is equal to. So how did I even end up with a winning position? Just finishing development, huh? That's funny. This is a very weird game. Thanks for the challenge. Alright, I'll take Anand's game too, but then I want to go back to the puzzles. That was the main thing I wanted to do today, so. Oh, I didn't mean to play E4. I want to play something different. I feel like I've played that against Anand a couple times. Let's play C4. The Dutch, huh? Okay, let's play a real Dutch. Okay. I guess this is how we play against the Leningrad Dutch. A lot of theory to memorize. Okay. He says there's 1 or 2 lines for black and everything else loses. Huh. A lot of theory to memorize for white? Is that like why people don't play it? I've never seen it before, but maybe I just don't know because I don't really play E5 much. I feel like there's also a lot of recent new things in E4. Not new, but like recent arrivals in the things that are popular. Like people have been playing C3 and D4 again in the Italian. There's a lot of stuff like that out there. Let's do this. This seems like it has to be pretty good. Here's a funny move. Maybe it was too funny. I don't think that was necessary. This seems okay. Hello, Year Master. Yeah, there was a stream this morning. I decided to stream again today. Yeah, Dutch problems on end. I'm not really taking challenges. I'm gonna go back to tactics after this game, but we had a new person. I just wanted to see how they were. Sag Dutch. Darkness and cold. Heart of Dutchness. Yeah, I don't know what this was all about, honestly. Eater Master says he feels like I screwed up my advantage. I mean, yeah, I did. I wasn't prepared to play today. Yeah, I saw that after I played it. It's not good. Oops, I did not mean to do that. This is stupid. All right. You gave me extra time. That's rude. Yeah, all right, good game. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I think I just got distracted looking at the chat or something. Because this position is really just like completely crushing. Like right here. Yeah, it's like +6. Just to play d5, like normal moves. Okay. Anyway, I was not hoping to play games today, so I'm gonna switch back to puzzles. Okay, so this is what I was thinking about earlier. I was thinking b4. This is our move. But they are actually threatening to take this pawn. So maybe there's more to it. So if I play b4, they just take, and then take on f3. What do we even have here? It's probably necessary to attack this bishop immediately. What idea, Utermaster? So I think I need to go here and gain a tempo somehow. Like, let's say they go all the way back. Now I can finally play b4. They take, and when they take here, I can play b3, and everything is a-okay. So I'm going to play this. Okay, now they're threatening c7, so I should probably take it, but I could also take this. But if I do, they'll go here, and I think I would lose the game at that point. I'd play b4, c7, b3, c8, so I have to take here. Seriously, I have a move besides this? Can I really? That's crazy. So what do I do? What is this nonsense? Can I really? Like, I don't understand what's going on here. And this is winning for black. Okay. Interesting. It's not my day, is it? Pretty wild endgame puzzle. I'm gonna save this one for posterity. Put It's under endgames or something. Apparently it's a winning endgame. I mean, it's a pawn up, and I don't see any checks, so like it kind of passes the smell test. Like queen e6 and queen e8 are not doing anything because we're at least protecting this when we move the king, right? We could probably get shelter over here. Oh, it kind of seems legit. So what if we play queen e8 check? I don't know what I would pick here. Maybe my qualm with some normal kind of move like this is that they do have a double attack. Like they go here. I imagine I should block, but then they'll take. So maybe I would go here. They take this one. Is this really winning? It says this is winning. It says queen f4 check and then queen a4. I had a position like this 9 years ago. John Brosnan, welcome, the man himself. I feel like I haven't seen John in aeons. My hair's probably longer than his by now. It's been that long. Yeah, the smell test does solve many life puzzles. For instance, what is this? How long has this been here? Should I eat this? All very important questions. Hey John, if you and your wife want to come down to New Orleans, that's where I am now. So just text me. I could put you guys up if you want to, hit the town or something. Just a thought. Are you still at Kings and Queens? New Orleans loves you too, John. It always has. Speaking of which, Confederacy of Dunces is on my reading list right now. Not that I have it, not that I've read anything recently, but it's in my mind. Yeah, swing by for Jazz Fest or something, whatever. The last time I read Confederacy of Dunces, I think I was not even 10 years old, so I think it could use a reread. All right, what have we got in this position? I grow old, I shall wear my trousers rolled. You read it twice? That must mean it was good. Or that you hated it a lot. Rook c5 is a move, potentially. We could also threaten mate. In various ways. Yeah, the author of Confederacy of Dunces definitely did choose the path less taken, as Robert Frost would put it. But you know what? Many a great author or thinker has done the needful and then won some sort of prize. But you know what? Also, Sartre got it when he was alive and rejected it. So you can also go the opposite way if you want to live. John Kennedy Toole. I was also thinking of the guy who wrote Infinite Jest. I'm pretty sure he did something just like that. So we got like these kinds of things in this position. We got stuff. We got nothing but stuff. Tons of stuff. Rook c5, queen takes h7. Yes, exactly. We've also got, some forcey boys, right? We can do some force things. I think it doesn't work, though. I really don't know. Having a hard time really thinking about it today. Queen takes h7 is serious, though. To the point of winning a Pulitzer Prize posthumously, only 2 people have ever rejected the Nobel Prize, and both of them were alive to reject it. But one of them was under political pressure from Vietnam. And there are about twice as many chess grandmasters as Nobel Prize winners in history. So just some fun facts for you guys, because that's easier for me right now than actually thinking about this puzzle. Yeah, queen takes f2, cheap shots, something. That sounds very reasonable, Anand, very plausible. It might not just be cheap shots. But I will remark that they could block in 3 different ways, and that's a tale as old as time. I don't know. What else do we really have here? There's rook g5, if we want to get real frisky, but I know a lot of things, but I don't know about that. See, I would like to sack a piece and then play a move like bishop e4, but the problem is that bishop e4 would be hanging. So that's why I didn't do that. It doesn't mean I won't do that, but that's why I haven't done it yet. At some point, anxiety will reign supreme, and then I'll just play a move, and then I'll doubtless hold my head in my hands or something. Because that always works. See, when you can't find a move, you can always hold your head in your hands. Yeah, king g7 I actually did think about. I was thinking more along the lines of king g8, just to be even more sigma. But I don't know. There's something not entirely sigmoid about the whole situation. I'm wondering if there's some great travesty waiting to befall the Kempis with like bishop f3. Darkness washed over the dude. I am not sure. I could even just play queen c5 and like keep playing this game. But it doesn't look winning either. Queen c5, take, and then yeah, they can do whatever they want. Yeah, it's annoying when they do whatever they want. I call the shots around here. Me. I don't think queen c5 for queen trade. That's too easy. We could at least play something ambitious and risk it for the biscuit, like queen takes f2, right? That's a man's death and a woman's death and children's death. It's bad, okay? I don't know if it's good or not. It's just there's something there. Queen takes c7, yes. Of course, what else? Yeah, there must be a legal move here. This is not one of those, like, really cerebral puzzles made by people who almost know how to play chess. Certainly not. This is cold, calculated, and probably extremely rational. I just don't know what that rational thing might be. That's how it goes. I'm not sure if the blocks work or not, John. I'm trying to work that out. We take on f2. They play like, I don't know, let's just say rook e2, because if rook d2, then queen takes e1. So rook e2 or queen e2, I don't know. If they play queen e2, maybe we could just trade and be up a pawn, you know? Why not post cringe? I think we could do it. Oh, another thing. Queen e2, we could play queen takes e2, rook takes e2, and bishop f3. So we're hot on the trail now. Queen takes f2, rook e2. And then, yes, maybe the bishop. We could make bishop moves. Oh, you know what's funny? We could pin the rook to the c-pawn. So that, actually no, that doesn't make sense. What I said there was crazy. Ignore me. I feel like there could be some bishop f3 type stuff here. For instance, I'm going to draw arrows. We could do this. They go here. We could, I don't know, play bishop f3. They take, we take, the rook's hanging. We took a pawn for free. We're all going to hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Oh wait, there's a problem. We take, they go here. We play this. And they play... Queen takes g6. Could that be a problem? It's beginning to look a lot like perpetual. Because if we take back, they can take on f2. And they would be up material. Take. Hold on, is that such a big deal? I don't think we really have anything more interesting than this, so I'm going to play it so we can figure out what else is going on here. Now, queen f3 is also on the docket. But I wonder, because they could play queen takes h7. And if we play something scrumptious like queen takes e2, then queen takes g6. I was going to say it guards the mate square. It does. We could play bishop e4, but then there's queen takes f6, and we will surely lose the game. Which is not good. We're not trying to do that here. In fact, it's not allowed. I'm not allowed to lose the game. Not anymore. It's in the rule book. I've got it right here somewhere in that pile. I've got two piles, actually. The problem, Anand, with rook g7 is they won't play queen back. They'll play queen h8. And if you block with the rook, they'll play queen back to h6. And you'll be forced to seek other forms of compensation. In other words, you're fired. So I don't think that works. I think it should be bishop f3 potentially. Bishop f3 makes a lot of sense. If they take here, we take there. Yes. And we're threatening mate, which is very important. It's one of the rules of chess, actually, that we have to force mate. I think bishop f3 is the only move that really makes sense here. So I'm going to play it. No! Why me? Why? Queen f3, how could you, traitor? Cheap shots. Dirty tricks. Queen d3, I thought it was queen h8. That was this one. King f7. Well, that makes sense. I thought they would play queen h5, but that is not possible. Okay. Darkness and cold. Okay, I think what we have on our hands here is this chop chop, chop chop chop. That's check, so they move their king, and then we play b4, and everything's great in the world. Just kidding, nothing's ever that great. They would play queen a3. But you know what? I ain't scared of no ghosts. I think I would not play b4. I would play chop, 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 king g8, and knight d5. And now we're cooking with rice. Because whatever move they play, like knight e6, for example. Oh, actually, knight e6 is a good move. So maybe I would play b4. At any rate, the promised land is this way. Aw, man. Sag. What's going on here? Knight d5 first. I take this one. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Alright, I'm not putting up with any of this nonsense. Riff-raff and jibber-jabber. I don't remember the last time I got 4 wrong in a row. These are pretty hard, but I'm also not thinking in a good way. I think I'm just tired. But I could definitely recoup this. For instance, I could play e5 here, with the idea of winning the game. Let's say they take with the bishop. I want to throw this check. They would likely go here. No, they can't, because I would take the rook, so they would go here. It does look like they have counterplay. So what if I start like this? One thing, I don't know why. Something, something, something. How hard you try. Maybe I'll play e5 here. For sake of argument, let's say they go here. Then we throw this check. This probably wins the game. So if, let's say I go here. No, I'm sorry. I'm taking this one. They go here. I think they have to go here. Do they have to go there? They might have to go there. I don't know. This seems right. Is it really this? How could it be? I'm going here. No? Okay. I thought maybe this one. More of a second guess here. So they played this, and this is not winning. I don't know, this looks pretty good. Somehow this position's plus minus. So let's say I take this, you go here. I take this pawn too. The king is like a spring chicken running loose, and I don't know. This is something that made sense. But what about this? Yeah, I guess there's no recourse for knight g4. Not seeing anything. Hello, Sabby. Welcome. I only got -3 for this. I wonder why. Weird. So far, not good. We are down a queen. But our pieces look good. Welcome, Sabby. Again, sorry your stream froze. I think knight d6 could be a thing. I don't know. I just feel kind of depressed here. Which knight? I don't know about that. It could be a which knight problem. Let's say I put a knight. I don't know which knight. We put a knight on d6. They play like king c7. I don't know. Just a thought. Knight takes f7. It's a fork. What are you going to do? Let's pretend I'm using the c knight. Okay, so the knight's on f7. They're going to play something like queen g8 probably. I don't see why I can't take that bishop for free. I don't really care for taking the rook that much, but maybe I should. The problem with taking the rook is that they could play bishop takes e3 check. Anon says queen b1. I don't know how you can play queen b1. Even if queen b8, which I think is what you mean, the knight f7 is hitting the rook and the bishop. And when they move the rook, I will take the bishop. And if they play bishop takes e3, I think I can get away with knight takes h8. And I would have two minor pieces, a pawn and a rook against a queen. If you go to g8, I'm still taking on g5. If you want to put more pressure, you would have to play a move like rook h5. Now, this is the part where I would ask myself, which knight would I rather have on g5? I think I might want my f knight on g5 so that I can play rook f5. Because after rook h5, you know, it's serious. I do need to protect that piece. So, I think this is my answer. Actually, also the knight could stay on f7. Maybe I'm cool with that. Maybe I'm taking with the bishop, actually. But I don't feel so inclined to take with the bishop. Like, why would I do that? To maintain the threat on the rook, maybe? But then some pieces could become overloaded. So let's say I took with the bishop, right? They would play rook h5, threatening rook takes g5. And if I play rook f5, they would play rook takes g5. Actually, no. I would play knight takes back, and I'd be fine. So what's the difference here? If I take with the knight or if I take with the bishop, who cares? What's the big deal here? Is it important for me to keep an eye on e5, perhaps? I don't really think so. Or maybe here I am taking the rook. Maybe this is important. Because I actually saw this line, but I'm kind of like not feeling so good today. I saw I can take this, they take here, and I play king f3. And now they have to choose which piece they want. If they take the knight, I take the bishop. If they rescue the bishop, then I play... Okay, maybe they can just rescue the bishop. They'd play bishop h6. And if I play rook h1 or something, they'll play queen takes h8. So it's a weird question. Which one am I going to pick? Okay, here's a thought. If I take with the bishop, they play rook h7 instead, just attacking the defender of the knight. But then I can play knight d6. Yeah, I don't really see the difference here. Like, my first thought is just to take with the knight and let the bishop be an unassailable defender of that knight on g5. But I just don't know. Insert existential angst. If I take with the knight, maybe they're going to play knight f8 and knight e6. But if I play bishop takes, why would they not also play knight f8 and knight e6? Because the rook's hanging? So I could play like this, right? They go here to avoid losing that rook. And I play rook f5. If they take on g5, I take with the knight. If they take on f8, I take with the rook. They take on g5 check. I play king f3 or something. And in the end, I have a knight and two rooks against a knight and a rook. So they're not sacking anything. They might play, for instance, knight c5. With the idea of knight e6. I feel kind of like I have to just guess here. Like, I really don't know. Taking with a knight seems good. I don't see why it is such a problem to do that. I'm going to take with the knight. Okay. Thank goodness. Okay, so what's wrong with bishop? It says it's equal after rook h7. Okay, I noticed that. But I didn't see what was wrong here. It says rook h7 and then rook h5. Weird. Okay, let's say I play a normal move. Queen h7 better now for black, because they have this. So I think what I should have seen here is that this is black's idea. They want to double on the h file, and that's their active play. That makes some sense. Luckily, my instincts saved me. So when they go here, right, I play rook f5. And they can't play queen h7, so they would probably play this. And it looks like it's important that this bishop is here, maybe to prevent knight c5. That was something that was lurking in my mind. Let's say they go here. Also, the knight guards h3. That's important. These kind of general things were useful in this case for some reason. Okay. Luckily, my general thinking helped me that time. I still consider that a win. I just didn't see the line, which is a little unbecoming. So I go here. You know what, guys? I need to grab some water. I'll be right back. Okay. So there's queen f1. That's an idea. There's also bishop f1. I think queen f1 makes the most sense, like, on the face of it, because if I give this check and they go here, I don't see what I should do next. I think they want to play rook d8. Meanwhile, if I play queen f1 and they can only go to one of these two, I can go here either way. They could end up here, here, or here. If they go on either of these two, h3 or g4, I could play bishop e6. Then they would have to play... they'd lose the game if they don't play king f4. So this kind of rules out a few of these options. So they'd end up on f4 somehow. Maybe queen d2. They go back to g3 and we play bishop f2. I think I've seen enough. Now queen f2 was it for me. Now what if I go here? King here looks like a hiding spot. I don't want to see them hide. Renee, good question. Is it vodka or water? Sometimes it's one, sometimes it's the other. I'll tell you, I've had both of them out today. But it's not for the reasons that you think. I made a peculiar concoction to kill mealybugs, and I put vodka in it. I didn't have hydrogen peroxide on me, or rubbing alcohol, so vodka it is. Cheers to that plant. Only the finest for the plants right now. That's not it. It's this one. Okay, now what's the good move then? I don't see it. What's the idea? Maybe I go here, like quiet move. Idea takes, and queen h3. Sneaky, sneaky. It's almost 2800 level puzzle. I'm doing really badly today, but it's okay. I feel like I just saw this position. That's how you know you're doing a lot of these puzzles. I want to go here, trap the bishop, yada yada. We've all seen this movie. So let's say I go here, right? They probably come back. I go here. They take, and play king to e2. I go here. They take it. I go here. They're going to follow me a lot. I chose this path so you can see the arrows. I take it. They go here. I do this one. They go here. I do this one. Yeah, I do this one, they go here. I play a5. And that's a draw. Easy. So if I go here and here, what am I gonna do? Try for a Zugzwangi thing, maybe? King f4, maybe, but I'm going to try the direct approach first. g3, king d3. Let's say I play a5. Like, I just don't believe in you. You don't exist. You're literally a ghost. You're not real. First of all, can they punish that? They play b6. I go here. They do this to stop me from promoting, and that doesn't look so good. So if I go here, here, and king f4, maybe. But I could also play king e4, preventing king d3 directly. They would probably play this move. Which is not desirable, so maybe king f4 makes sense. But if I do this first, does it help me? Like, if I have to play king f4 anyway, then I can't really play king e4, so maybe I go here. know, I feel like nothing that I say makes any sense today. I might have done just too much of this today. I did it earlier. I did it before I went live. I might just be like at the end of my rope here. I didn't realize I've even been streaming for an hour. You know what? I'll solve this puzzle and then I'll take a couple challenges if you guys want. If you send me a challenge now, I'll accept it later when the puzzle's done. So I have like King E4 as an idea. I've got King F4 as an idea. I've got this as an idea. I think I want my king on G2. They're not even going to stop me? What is this? So if I play G3, they go here. I go here. They take, and go here. But now I play King G3 and they play King F1, stalemate after King F3. So I think I still do want to play this move. What are they going for here besides going for broke? Like if they do this, maybe they would like go here, I do this, they take it, I take back. They go here, I play G3, they take this, G2, they move, G1, they play A6. I think they're too slow. With a pawn on A6 and a king on B7, and I have a queen already, and my king is on F2. Am I winning? Check the king in front of the pawn. Let me see. Yeah, it's winning because I can force them to play king to A6 and then I'll play queen to B8. Okay. The thing is, Anand, it's a rook pawn, so we do have to be kind of careful. I think it's winning though. King G3. But what about B3? Oh, I already went through that. I'm just playing this. Okay, I've had enough. All right, maybe one more puzzle. Maybe my redemption arc is on its way. I think I just got too excited to see John. That's what happened. I'm going to blame John. John, if you're still out there, I blame you. Just kidding. For anyone who doesn't know John, who was here earlier, he was my colleague for a long time. In chess. The rook's already on E1 Anand. I think I can just take the knight. Like, rook D1. No, they can protect it. They could play knight E8. Is that right? Alright, rook D1, knight E8. Knight takes, knight takes. Knight C4. And then they play rook D7. It doesn't look like it's working. They just play knight E8. Oh wait, what if we play knight e8, knight takes d6, knight takes d6, and queen d3? Yeah, apparently pin equals win. When you pin the piece, you win the game. That's it. So they play knight e8, right? We take, they take. We play queen d3. Maybe it's simple. Maybe we just play rook d1 and we win the game. Maybe chess is easy. What do you guys think? Yeah, it should be rook d1, not queen d3. But what if we take, so we play this, right? They go here. Take, there's a knight here now. Queen d3. And then they might... I don't know, it just seems good. Okay, how's that not it? Seriously. Okay, why is this the answer? Because I thought they would go here. Queen d5 now. Alright, and why is this important? Rook c5? You gotta be kidding me. I was looking for this and I didn't see it. I was like, nope, no rook defending moves here. Nope, no rook e7. That was stupid. Sabby, thanks for tuning in. Good luck with your work. Knight b7's not it, Anand. I checked that because you can just take twice on d8. Okay, anybody want to send a challenge before I wrap up? Because I think the tactics aren't working for me at this point. We're already a piece down, but we could take this knight. I don't know, I kind of like how their king is in jeopardy. What if I go here? They take. They can only go here. But then they might get to play king f1, so that's maybe not good. What if I do this? I think it's important to throw the check before the king can get away. Like, I don't want this knight to get taken and allow king c2 and king b1. Anand, I think after bishop takes e4, they might take on d4. That's what I'm concerned about. Like, maybe they're going to escape. Bishop takes, pawn takes, bishop takes, and like just any move. Like maybe knight e2. I don't know, it could be a thing. just like we're already a piece down and we're going for this. Maybe. Alright, what if I take, and they take, and I play, like you said, queen g5. Then king d3, I guess. Only move, triple question mark. I don't know, I'm tired. I don't want to do this anymore. Had enough of it. It's not it. It's not it. Go figure. I thought about d5, but it's not a move that I look at. I'm like, yeah, that's the move. Because like when I play d5, I don't even feel like I'm activating my pieces that much. It opens the position for the queen, though. It could be really important. So how do you trade knights? That's the answer. Okay, well, this set was insane for some reason. It might just be me, though, because like yesterday I kind of easily ran it up to like 2750 or something. And there's probably some conservation law in the universe that says that if Coach Robert has an easy time one day, it has to be much more difficult the other day, which is fine because we don't train to have an easy time. We train to have fun. Just kidding. I mean, maybe. Interesting puzzles. I'll be looking at some of these later, potentially. But for now, I'm going to wrap up. Let's see. Let's raid somebody. I don't know who. I don't know how, but we're going to raid somebody. Who do you guys want us to raid? Kenty is streaming, but his thing's pretty big. Leech's Bully? Who's that? Is that a real person? I'm just searching here for chess. I don't know. I don't want to raid these people who already have like everyone watching their stuff. There's not a lot of chess going on in the world right now, as far as I can tell. Let's raid this one. Hold on to your horses or something. And prepare for the raid on Twitch. One second, you guys.